Hi there and welcome to another Fishing Planet video. This is the second part of the Selenge mission, the Vole mission with the Taimen Khan. And the first part of this will go through just finding the mice which are dotted about the map. And just to make it a bit easier, if you want to, you can take down the coordinates which I've marked on the map here. So this is the first position, -311, -329, and this is the second one, which is 5540. Both of those are on spawn points actually, so all you've got to do is actually spawn on the spawn points and look around. This is position 3, -7 or -8, 9. This is position 4, which is -56, -66. And finally, this is position 5, which is 76, 121. And despite what the instruction says, they're not in the, I don't know what it says, the thickets or whatever. That's just complete nonsense. I'm just going to whiz through them very quickly. So this is position 1, as you can see. This is the top spawn point where we caught the first, just to the right, we caught the first grayling. And you're always going to find them under the end of something wooden. So it's going to be a tree or a wreck of a boat or whatever. So that's the first one. The second one is also at a spawn point. It's the boat spawn point. I almost didn't bother putting markers in for these because I could have just told you they were at the spawn points, but I thought I'd do it anyway. And if you just turn around, you'll see this wreck of this boat. And again, under the sort of overhanging bit of wood, there's a mouse. So that's number 2. That's on the boat spawn point. This is number 3, and again, if you put the marker in if you want to, you'll see behind you this sort of tree, and under the root of the tree is the third vole. This is position 4, and again it's under the tree root. So as I say, thickets along the riverbank is very misleading. In fact, it's just nonsense really. This is position 5. This is actually just across from the spawn point for the boat. These are really quite easy to find if you just want to wander around and do it, but as I say, just to speed things up a bit, I've just put them on the map and made markers for them. You can obviously delete those markers afterwards. So your reward is the water vole walker, which is what we're going to use to catch the Taimen Khan. And you can see it's a 56 gram walker on a 7/0 hook, so reasonably big one. And in the rest of the video, I'm just going to sort of go over what my sort of plan was in terms of both the equipment I was using and the time of day, etc. I wanted to make this a full sort of exploratory video, but in the end it took so long that I just decided to cut it down. So the only important piece of information we get here is that it doesn't like sunny weather. So you can see my setup there. You can freeze frame this if you want to, but you want something very heavy duty. This was among the heaviest kit that I had. I actually went back to get it and came back again. But the other important thing is the fact that it doesn't like sunny weather. So to start off with, I thought, I wonder if it's possible to catch this fish in the daytime on a non-sunny day. So I gave that a go to start off with, and you'll see that I didn't get on very well with that. So I picked this supposedly cloudy day, but of course in Fishing Planet, you know, you can have a supposedly cloudy day and actually bits of it are very sunny. so I wouldn't call this a cloudy day, really. Anyway, first of all, I decided I'd just try straight out from the boat spawn point around this rock, because that's where I first started fishing when I came here. As I say, I haven't really been fishing here a long time at all, but I did have quite a lot of success here. So I just started sort of plonking it in along this wall, and just to see what I could get, really. So a word on the tackle: if you haven't got something like a Tropicana, then you want a fairly high grade spinning rod like an Aguero or something like that. I noticed there are some even higher grade spinning rods since I was last playing 3 or 4 months ago now in the shop. But I didn't bother with that because I thought I've got this Tropicana and the reel, which I think is called a ballerina? Anyway, I decided to use this, and it did the job. The biggest problem with this was just finding where the fish was, and I went all over the map looking. I decided to fish from the boat simply because I wasn't sure what the size of the fish was and how hard it was going to fight. So, as I've already said, I used the strongest tackle pretty much that I have available, all 40 kilos plus, and a titanium leader as well, rated at about 43, 44 kilos. So I very soon decided that a cloudy day wasn't enough, so I decided to just make it the night time. And to start off with, I only went for night times that showed cloud, and then in the end I just decided that nighttime was good enough because there was not going to be any sun, and that's what the instructions said. So I'm waffling a bit here, but basically this is, as you know, I don't make videos that just cut straight to the chase. It's nice to sort of talk about these things and ideas and whatnot. So this is actually, I thought actually I'd got it at this point because this was quite a good fight. You can see I've left the boat off the anchor so that it can pull the boat along and reduce the strain. As I say, strong tackle as I could, and then allowing the boat to float to reduce the strain, not knowing how big this thing was going to be. But as you'll see, unfortunately, this is not the Taimen Khan. When we finally get it in, you can see it's pulling us around a fair bit. So after this, I moved around the map quite a bit. That was a reasonably good trophy. I moved all over the map and got various fairly big fish, but in the end I ended up at this spot. It's a sort of oxbow, I think you would probably call it, in the river. There's land behind, which you'll see I think in a minute, and I'll show you the actual map and mark a point in a minute, because I'll actually place it in this video after catching the fish, and you'll see just at the end of this one something comes up and has a little nibble. I caught a very good northern pike here actually on this lure while I was trying, so you will get all sorts of things, but it does mainly catch the Taimen, to be fair. So whilst you might be trying for quite a long time, generally speaking, it tends to catch Taimen much more than anything else, which is good. So all the time I was just on walking at 1 speed and just giving it a quick press of the walk button every now and again. And you can see it's towing the boat round as you'd expect, because it's off its anchor. So it was a little bit of a fight to get it in, but ironically not as much as the trophy that we just saw a minute ago. And so yeah, there we go, 68 kilos. And as usual with the monster fish, it doesn't let you scroll down and look at the whole of the fish, but that's the Selenge River Taimen Khan fish caught and the mission complete. Sure, so I'll just show you the, there we go, there's the XP and the money and the mount that you get, whoopee-doo. And yeah, as I say, this is the point that I was fishing at in this sort of run around this island. And yeah, there it is. It's minus 368, minus 100. So that may be all you're interested in. And if so, give it a go at that point and see how you go. But it did take me a while to find it. So as always, guys, please like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Nice to be back doing videos again. And I hope to see you back in future videos. I shall probably be making more mission videos along the way, so look out for another one soon. And take care and bye for now.